What it do, Internet? David Baugh here, and today we're going to be talking about little baby Scarlet because she bumped her head. Oh no! Oh no way. But let's get into it. Oh, as long as it looks good for the Internet. Yeah, so, all kids are going to bump their head at some point. It was bound to happen to Scarlet. She's doing just fine. I mean, she's a little sleepy now, but this was probably, a couple hours ago, so
yeah,
she's fine. And I am also pretty into medical stuff, so I knew what I was looking for in terms of, there's no brain damage. She doesn't have anything coming out her ears. I checked her eyes with a light. They're dilating naturally. She's fine. Everything's fine. She calmed down pretty well right after she did it. But I guess Lacey was, trying to get her internet working again. They cut it off. Today was the day that the bill came due. She had paid on time every other month and was going to pay on time this month, but I guess the moment that it came due, they suspended her account for non-paying. Last month, they suspended the account with a zero balance. Full on had paid the bill. They were like, oh, well, our systems are having problems, so you need to deal with this.
Yeah, we accidentally suspended you and our system's having a problem unsuspending. It's like, I don't give a shit. My stuff didn't need to be suspended, so unsuspend it, because I got a job to do.
Not that hard, but AT&T customer service
Oh my god.
Not great. Anyway.
Get me going.
That's not this video.
No.
So she ended up putting Scarlet down in her little rocking chair, which she's been in a million times, and Scarlet is just getting strong enough to where she can sort of wiggle out, and she got out of the chair for the first time ever. Her feet touched the ground, and then she just immediately tipped forward.
Oh my gosh.
And just hit her head. Down. She got a little bit of a rug burn there. There's a tiny bit of a lump. You can sort of see it.
There's definitely a lump on her head.
But she does have a lump on both sides. I will note.
But not like
she
that
already
lump.
had something there. So it's not like she was going,
But look at her from right here. I can see.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's, it's not the best. It's not the best day for Scarlet. See, but you can see, you can.
You see what I mean? You see it.
But you also see it on the other side.
But not like that. Oh my god.
But it is what it is. I also got to pull out, my first aid handbook for emergency care for the first time for Scarlet, which was kind of nice, And I was looking up the symptoms. I think it's something like 1% or 2% of head injuries actually result in any sort of problems. She clearly doesn't have a skull fracture or anything like that. I checked her eyes with the light. She doesn't have a concussion. Her pupils aren't dilating at different sizes or anything like that. And she was smiling and laughing and having a good time. She has been up for a while, so she passed out, once we soothed her a little bit.
She ate as well.
She ate, yeah, she's doing just fine, but, we figured we'd make a video about it, because there are a lot of things that can be done if you do notice that your baby fell, some different signs, there may be a lump. If you see any amount of blood, you probably want to take them to go see a medical professional at that point. She obviously doesn't have that, She doesn't have anything leaking out of her ears, certainly no visible blood. And then she wasn't listless or anything. She was crying right away, but then she started, laughing and having a good time the same way she normally is. And the lump is going down. She just ate shit hard today. Just, got her first boo-boo.
Yeah, Mom cried about as much as she did.
Humbly.
I definitely did. I felt bad. I was in the bathroom bawling, and I'm like, God, Jesus, now David's dealing with 2 babies. That's exactly what I was thinking, and I was like, nah, you get your shit together. You can't both be crying out there. Oh, but then just looking at this lump and the screaming that was coming from her, how could it not make somebody's heart just fall through their butt? So I was like, yep, no.
I find that, because medical stuff is sort of a hobby of mine. Nothing I ever really took seriously, but I've read this first aid handbook cover to cover. I know everything that's in there.
you know.
And so, you know, from that, I was generally aware of, like, what one should do with, you know, I mean, obviously this isn't medical advice, but if your baby is vomiting or seizing or things like that, you absolutely need to take them in. If they are looking pretty listless, is one of the symptoms. So, you know, they're sort of in and out, they're not asleep, they're not awake, you know, that you want to get it looked at. Or if there's any bruising, you know, this is more of a rug burn. She's got a little bit on her cheek as well.
Yeah.
She just head first into the ground.
She did.
She probably only fell from like her height, but she just curled up and straight into the ground.
Just
pushed
pushed herself, just launched.
Yep. She, you know, but she's having a much better day now. She's chilling. Got some baby Tylenol if she needs it, you know, but she's fine. She was crying for like a minute or two, and you know, then she was up, she was laughing, she was having a good time, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna take care of her little boo-boos today, but it was a pleasure as always, and you guys have a wonderful evening.